Here's an exclusive one from Reuters. Saudi Arabia doubles second quarter Russian fuel oil imports for power generation. Everybody out there, the U.S. and such, trying to limit the revenue, trying to limit the funds going back to Russia because of the situation in Ukraine. And meanwhile, you have some countries actually increase consumption of Russian fuel products because when the customer base, when a lot of the customer base goes away, guess what happens? Supply and demand. Guess what happens? Well, you catch a deal. Mm-hmm. You might get it for less. So in this case, Saudi Arabia, the world's largest oil exporter, doubled the amount of Russian fuel oil it imported in the second quarter to feed power stations to meet summer cooling demand. A lot of cooling demand. And free up the kingdom's own crude for export. It's so squirrely the way this whole thing goes. I'm trying to use this. I'm trying to free up this more exportable product. I don't want to burn that. I can sell that. Set the price on that. Let me burn this. I'm catching a deal because the usual buyers of this product aren't there anymore. This fuel oil. The increased sales of fuel oil used in power generation in Saudi Arabia show that the challenge that U.S. President Joe Biden faces as his administration seeks to isolate Russia and cut its energy export revenues. And he's over there right now, shaking hands or bumping fists. I don't know. Apparently, he said he wasn't going to shake any hands. He's going to be very safe and bump fists instead, but then he broke the rule pretty quickly because people were extending the hand, and you've been shaking hands. If you're Biden, you've been shaking hands already for 84 years or whatever it is.
Is he 84?
No, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. It's a hard thing to break. Like, I experienced this myself when after like the sporting event with the kids and the coaches are used to shaking hands, like good game type stuff. And then shortly after COVID, it was definitely fist bumps. But then at some point, people were like, okay,
let's transition back.
Well, somebody extends a hand. And are you the guy at that moment to unextend the hand? Like, are you, hey, put that hand away? Or it's tough. It's all wrapped up. And
are you that guy?
No, I shook hands. But because I'm around you and look at the situation you're in.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I can be shaking hands. I got my immune system is just...
Okay.
Fully charged up lately. And now that I say that, I'm going to be dropped on the floor here. I'm like, my immune system is tip-top shape. I stay up till 2 a.m. drinking beers, and then I die. So it's a matter of time anyway. Many countries have banned and discouraged purchases from Russia, China, India, and several African and Middle Eastern nations have actually increased imports. They said, oh, you don't want that stuff? We'll take it at half price.
Wow.
That's some good stuff over there. At that price, we'll take it. That's what they said. But anyway, Biden's over there looking to increase oil supplies. People are really pissed about these gas prices. I'll tell you that.
For sure.
They are pissed about these gas prices. So how much more did they buy? Data obtained by Reuters showed Saudi Arabia imported 647,000 tons of fuel oil from Russia, which was up from 320,000. So yeah, like double. It's tough, man. You go around there trying to police the world. You go around there shaking hands, bumping fists. Hey, don't do that. Hey, do this. Hey, cut me a deal. No, I'm getting this deal over here. And a lot of lines, a lot of borders, economies, different political systems. Don't get me going well.
I guess it makes EV makers happy, right?
That's the angle you go. That's where you go with it. Interesting. Well, you're going back to Hyundai.
Yeah.